Welcome back to Grandia with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So I must apologise with the judderiness of this episode, but this is me trying to get through to the other end. And yeah, it is not great. Firstly, we have these bats here. We've already seen these guys, but given how juddery the audio is as well, yeah, not great. But that being said, we are going to go to the second half of the Dom Ruins in this episode. Has a completely different aesthetic to the first one. Well, not aesthetic, but layout, I'd say, more than aesthetic, because it's all long, narrow hallways. They're much more manageable, as I say, in Grandia, so this is that. So yeah, so I will not cut anything out because of how juddery the video is here. Seriously. But I did not want to make this episode any longer due to how the video is and everything. With that being said, let's heal up, because I think I'll need to here. Anyway, let's come back to normal now. Anyway, to get to the other side, we actually have to backtrack a bit, because this save point here is actually quite near to where we were. And where I want to go now is head to the right. Actually, no I don't. That's where we came from the last one. So instead I want to go back to the lift room, it seems, and make my way back outside this end. I know that might not make any sense, but there's another giant stone head here that will go out, and then you'll see the other stone head that you did see me walking onto at the beginning of the last episode. No, towards the end of the last episode, should I say. So where we want to go now is actually somewhere where we can extend that other stone head, if that makes any sense. And, some money. And also, make our way to the second area of the Dome Ruins. So, yeah, that's where we want to go now. So, here we are outside. This switch will extend the other stone head with the rather more bright coloured vine aesthetic, as it were, and then go back downstairs and indeed go to that other one. Yes, that is what we're doing here. Not easy, but it can be done. So indeed we'll take the lift down and then head up this way through the passageway. Now, it is very confusing as to where you're going. The compass is probably the best guide here, and then just walk onto where the other stone head was, and now we're in the second area of the Dome Ruins. And yeah, the enemies are still the same, however, as I say, because this recording it started off at least very glitchy, I'm going to leave the fights in for this one, which goes against what I would usually do with a JRPG, but, yeah.
What a cinch.
So let's kill off those slimes. I do not know if yes, I did give Sue the, Holy Mace, which will finish them off. Seriously, it is insane that, the thing. What's weird with Sue is that because she is a child character, her mace actually appears as a little... Well, let's say it's fairly similar to Amy's Pico hammer from Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh yes, her main method, well, up until Sonic Frontiers at least, of attack. Maybe not so in Sonic Frontiers, because she seems to use cards now. Probably as a reference to Sonic CD of all things. As you may well have seen from my Sonic Frontiers Let's Play, she even uses them to float. Seriously. Something that is weird, but also majorly OP, as I mentioned in my Frontiers Let's Play. But anyway, that being said, let's go further into the dungeon, shall we? Indeed we shall. And, yeah, this area is really confusing. You would think there would be something on that altar, but there isn't. Going back outside, and we will see another vine we can go down. And into the next area, where seemingly there are lots of orcs. Yeah, and some slimes in that right-hand corner, but I'm going to deal with the orcs first. Oh, yeah. So that being said, let's do that. I'll go to you soon there, Justin. And, oh boy. Not much else I can say here. Seriously. Sue's really good with that holy mace that she just got off the other orcs earlier. But there we go. And then we can go on to the next bit, which is, well, I don't know. But never mind, let's go to this treasure chest. And this one contains another mana egg. Yeah. I am definitely wanting to use them up. So far and everything. As for Fina, I am going to use a, dare I even say, a burn spell? Seriously? So we can actually use it on the slimes. Absolutely. And do I want to... Oh, and Justin's learned a new move as well, Shockwave, a ranged attack, which will be very good against enemies with multiple paths, which the boss of this dungeon is one of them, but they both share the same HP, so it doesn't work as well here. It will do against some other bosses we'll come up against later, but for now, I'm just gonna go through the dungeon as normal. Absolutely. Anyway, that being said, let's go up this ramp and to the right. And over here we have some more money. A large slope going downwards there. I want to go to the right, and down here we have a bunch of orcs trapped inside the cages. Who put them in there, I do not know. I believe that slope just takes us back outside, so we don't want to do that. We have this bit here, and it's starting to glitch again. Oh boy, yeah. But never mind, let's head down here and around the corner to the outside again, where we will find some more money. Absolutely. Where does this take us then? Well, more glitching. That's a given. More bats as well, but never mind. And whatnot, seriously. But never mind, let's deal with the bats anyway, because that's going to be a pain in the ass anyway. Absolutely. Then get rid of the bats, and we're done. We can go on then. Oh my god, it really is glitchy, isn't it? Oh well, one thing I will say before I do end the episode, if you took the lift downwards, that would take you to where the boss is. And also another save point, so yeah. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one when we fight the boss. Goodbye!